Welcome to MDT Marketing's video blog, Marketing Trends for the New 20s. I'm Samantha Kornmesser, the Marketing Manager. Let's go talk to our directors and find out if these new 20s will be roaring.
Been hired for.
Get in, character.
Clap.
I'm Ted Greeley. I'm the Account Service Director at MDT Marketing. I've been with MDT for 9 years. I've been working in marketing for close to 14 years. Before MDT, I was working in automotive advertising as a media buyer, and now I've been at MDT ever since.
So I am Jonathan Alexander. I am the Marketing Technology Director at MDT. I've been here for 8.5 years, and I've been in marketing for 13 or 14 years. I was a promoter for a while and DJ actually for a bit, but all the way around, about 14 years.
My name is Don Seaberry. I'm the Director of Paid Search with MDT. I've been here going into my 4th year. I've been in the industry about 14 years, both agency and in-house. I'm not a DJ, sorry.
That's all right.
Appreciate that.
I'll jump in on that. One of the things that's definitely happening is that technology is growing exponentially, right? I mean, that's something that we've been talking about for a while, and I think that's pretty well known. So it is difficult to keep an eye on all the specific systems going around. There's a few we could name, certainly, but something I know I have an eye on is something that is using true artificial intelligence or true machine learning. There's a lot of systems out there that are using that as a buzzword. Right, so they're saying they do AI. They're saying they do AI. I've talked to some of the owners and main tech guys of those companies, and it's really fancy algorithms. So it's genius programming, but not really AI. That's something that I'm looking forward to. I've got my eye on that.
And kind of along the same lines, I think any kind of technology that really helps communicate a message from a client or a customer to the customer is something that I'm excited to see. And a big area where we do see that with technology is through augmented reality or mixed reality. Whereas there's virtual reality headsets and games and stuff like that that's out there and have been around for a while. They're great. I think the practical use of a mixed reality where you can have your phone pull up a can of soup and scan it and see through the phone different recipes with that soup. Something very practical that empowers a consumer to make a better decision and to inform them is gonna really be the kind of technological advances that I'm looking forward to on the marketing front.
Depends on the approach. If I approach it as a nemesis, then it'll be my nemesis. If I approach it as an ally, it'll be my ally. I think it's how we use it. It's positioned as, we'll take you away from mundane tasks like maybe ad copy optimizations or budget optimizations or bid optimizations, that type of thing, so you can focus on more creative and more important things and structural things. But it's going to basically boil down to how we approach it, I think, more than anything.
Yeah. I would say that it's going to be both. I don't think there's any way for it not to be. I think it's going to be an ally. I think it's going to be, maybe nemesis is a strong word, but I think it's going to be somewhat of that. I think, it could absolutely be an ally in the way that artificial intelligence can build and create way faster than any human can, right? So one of the systems I was looking at specifically can build an incredible amount of Facebook campaigns to run and test against each other all simultaneously or all within seconds and minutes, where, a human can't do that. And the amount of information you can gather using that technology is pretty much impossible to do for a human. But at the same time, on the nemesis or the potential threat there is what kind of damage could that do? If it was creating the wrong type of campaigns or the wrong messaging, the impact that could have would be significant. So while the eye is on it, it's still new and making sure that it's done right, used wisely.
Well, this is a conversation that we have all the time. I mean, even now we're starting to see the impact of voice search through our search term query reports. We can tell that those longer searches that our ads are being triggered for are coming from people asking questions into a device. and not necessarily typing it out. And I mean, that's something that Don lives in every day.
You know, we need to step back, take a look at it and say, okay, is there a thread that runs through voice search that maybe there's a question that they need answered? Maybe there's something that they're interested in that we can address in not just a keyword list, but in our ad copy or on our landing page, so that basically what it is that they're looking for is they find that information that they need. So there's benefit to it for sure.
And I think, you know, it's going to be a continued push for organic, original content that the client has, as Siri and Alexa and Google are looking for these answers on the web, that the client has that information as a solid resource that's backed up and valuable. I think that's, you know, going to continue to be key, if not even more important.
Why don't you clap one more time for me? Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for part 2 of Marketing Trends for the New 20s. For more marketing insights, follow us on social media. And if you have a burning question, give us a call.